What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. First off, I'd like to apologize for how I look. I did not take a shower for this video, so you're just gonna have to deal with that.
Bitch, disgusting.
So this video actually started out as I was gonna vlog our spring break. Because we still had NCAAs, we have to stay on campus and keep practicing. But obviously because of the coronavirus, it kind of changed our plans a little bit. In this video, I'll be taking you all home with me. You may be wondering how I get to go home in the middle of the school and swim season, and that actually brings us to the sponsor of this video. This video is sponsored by Coronavirus. Coronavirus is an amazing app that lets you ruin your plans in literally the easiest way possible. For eligibility reasons, NCAA, that was a joke. So because of coronavirus, the NCAA canceled the NCAA championships, which was the last meet on our schedule. Because of that, our season was really over and there wasn't any reason to keep training, so we just got some time off. Our school also went online at this point because they didn't want people on campus, so there was really no reason to stay and I just came home. Instead of this vlog being all of spring break, it actually starts on Sunday. This was the day that I left Louisville and came and drove home. I started out by making my same breakfast: 4 eggs, 2 pieces of avocado toast, a banana, and a thing of yogurt. If you watched my last vlog, you know that I eat that almost every single day. After I ate that, I just spent some time packing and then it was time to go home. Before I left Louisville, I had to go to the pool and grab my swim stuff so that I could practice whenever I was home. It was very sad to go to the pool and see it so empty.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
After an hour and a half drive, I arrived at Bowling Green, Kentucky, my hometown. I think the last time I was home before now was Thanksgiving. So it has been about 5 months and I was very excited to see my dog. As you can see, I don't think he had the same enthusiasm whenever he saw me. After chilling around the house for a little bit, I went to dinner with my parents and then just came back, watched a movie, and went to bed. Now it is Monday and the only thing on the agenda is to go get my tattoo. I didn't make an appointment or anything at the tattoo shop, so I was just really hoping that nobody was there and I could get in and out pretty quickly. It opened at 12 o'clock, so we got there at 12:01. Within just a couple of minutes of getting in there, I'd given him my ideas and he had already drawn up the guide and he was ready to start. Okay. I'm so sorry if this is too graphic, but I'm just gonna describe what it felt like. So picture you're getting a shot at the doctor and they leave the needle in and then kind of drag it across to draw the thing. Okay, that's making me squirm just thinking about it. I'm so sorry for doing that. Just some of the common questions I've gotten that I'll answer on here. It did hurt. I'm not sure if it was more okay, it was a little bit of pain, but it was also just uncomfortable. It wasn't too much to deal with. I didn't have to stop at any point, so it wasn't too bad. Also, it was just the placement. I've heard that the ribs are a really bad spot, so I'm not sure how bad it was compared to other things. I would have to get another one so that I knew if it hurt more than a normal tattoo. Shout out to Cole at Carter's Tattoo. He did a fantastic job and drew up exactly what I'd pictured in my mind. Here's the final product. You'll see that it's the Louisville Cardinal bird and then has our men's team symbol inside of it. So as far on the actual tattoo goes, the lines of the outline was definitely the worst part, and the eye in here where he has to shade in the area, that didn't hurt as bad. All in all, it was a super quick process. I think we walked in the tattoo shop at 12:01 and I remember walking out and getting in the car at 12:28. After leaving the shop, we headed to CVS because I had to get some ointment cream stuff to put on it for the next couple of days, and then we went to Moe's for lunch. Now, I don't care to start a fight right now in the comments, but I will for sure fight for Moe's that it is better than Chipotle and Qdoba, and that's never going to change. After Moe's, I just went home and chilled for a while until my parents got home from work, and then the real fun began. My brother's reaction was definitely not as flamboyant as my parents' was. Okay, now.
Oh, you got a tattoo finally? What the?
Finally! This guy. Next up is my dad. For him, I expected him to be pretty chill with it considering he has some tattoos himself. He was still a little bit surprised that I actually got it done.
That's what it's going to look like tomorrow. That's the drawing.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't, because it would be all slimed up.
I already washed it off.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You already wiped all the crap off?
Yeah.
Okay, it's legit.
Lastly is my mom. My mom was definitely the one that I was most worried about. I didn't really know how she was gonna react. I think in my head, I thought she would be okay with it, but I definitely think she would have been very surprised at first. All in all, I think she reacted exactly like I thought she would. Okay, you can come out now.
I'm scared too. Holy shit. When did you do that?
Today.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
Tanner Cummings.
Yeah.
I cannot believe you did that.
The only other member of my family that could react was my sister. She isn't here. She's in Florida for spring break right now. She thought it was super cool, and she also expressed my feelings that my mom would be the scariest one to tell. So yeah, that is all for this vlog. Make sure to like and subscribe. Wash your hands. Don't get the coronavirus. Stay inside, and I'll see y'all in the next one. One of the artists came up to me and asked me what I wanted, so I showed him. He drew it up really quickly, and then before I knew it, we were in the back. One of the artists came up to me and asked me what I wanted, so I showed him the drawing, and before I knew it, we were in the back and he was giving it to me. That is so bad. One of the artists came up to me and asked me what I wanted, so I showed him. He drew it up, and then a couple minutes later, it was on. Soon after arriving, one of the artists came up to me and asked me if I needed any help. I told him what I wanted to get done, and he went and drew it up. Before I knew it, I was laying down, and I already... Within minutes of entering the tattoo place, he had already drawn up exactly what I wanted, and I had gone to the back so that he could put it on me. Within just a couple minutes of getting inside, the artist had already drawn up what I wanted, and I was in the back and he was getting ready to put it on me.